America, wake up. A heavily armed Venezuelan transnational criminal organization, that's called a gang, they're called the Tren de Aragua, and they have taken over a couple apartment complexes by force, threats, and intimidation here in the United States of America, more specifically, Aurora, Colorado. And the government and the police, the ones who say we're the only ones who should have guns, have remained on the sidelines while residents have begged for help. This is more rock-solid proof that the government wants you to be a victim to the influx of illegal immigrants and criminals flooding this country, and this is exactly why you should never give up your Second Amendment, regardless of what your personal politics are. Before I show you this and talk about this, quickly, the sponsor of the video is Blackout Coffee. We're running our Labor Day sale. It's Labor Day 23. That's the code. Labor Day 23. Save 23% site-wide on all coffee, teas, hot chocolates, instant coffee, our new canned cold brews, shirts, hats, all of it. blackoutcoffee.com/GNG, code Labor Day 23. All right. In Aurora, Colorado, the mayor, Mike Kaufman, announced yesterday, finally, that the city is beginning the process of clearing out apartment buildings that have been taken over by the armed gang, Tren de Aragua. Now, in a statement that they posted on Facebook, Kaufman revealed that the Aurora City Attorney's Office is preparing court documents to request an emergency order to clear the properties where Venezuelan gang activity has been reported, declaring them a criminal nuisance. You don't need that. Just go in and get the job done. You don't need a judge's approval to save the American citizens that are being attacked. This is disgusting. He continued, this action will require a municipal judge to issue the order with the objective of returning these properties to the control of their rightful owners. Meanwhile, the law enforcement task force established to disrupt and apprehend Venezuelan gang members in these buildings will continue its work. I firmly believe that shutting down these buildings and ensuring the situation never occurs again is the best course of action. That was Kaufman. You don't shut the buildings down, you do the job. You let the police go in and take those people out by force if necessary. We don't sit by and say, oh, Your Honor, could we please go in and just shut the building down and maybe return these illegal immigrants back to the society so they could do this again? What a bunch of cowards. And the reason I said that the government, well, you know the government, he just said that. The reason I said the police have been standing on the sidelines recently is because I watched an interview that hit yesterday of a resident of that building, and she said she's called the police numerous times, and numerous times they told her, we're not coming. That crime is not serious enough. Guys, gals, I don't care what your personal politics are. I don't care what politicians you like or don't. You have children, you have loved ones, you have family that you want to make sure they remain safe and are not victimized. That is what the Second Amendment is for. One gang member has already been apprehended, and the Aurora Police Department confirmed that it's the leader of Tren de Aragua, and he goes by Cookie Monster. He's currently in he's in custody with a connection that took place on July 28th. Now, according to sources from the Department of Homeland Security, the men that were seen in this wildly circulated video are armed members of the gang as well. So we know who they are. We know what organization they're from. We know what they're capable of because they are a transnational gang, which means they're in several nations and they're heavily armed. Respond. And you know what? The police are going to let you guys and gals just blow out in the wind for yourselves. You defend yourselves. The movement to apprehend these gang members follows only after a national media attention, a wave of attention was brought on to Aurora, driven by the efforts of City Council member Danielle Jurinsky. Now, the governor, Jared Polis, who is a complete ass clown, has faced criticism for the way he's handled this, including from Jurinsky, who said that this Democrat wouldn't last 5 minutes in the building. Now, the governor's spokesperson, Shelby Weeman, told the New York Post Thursday that the issue was largely a feature of Danielle Jurinsky's imagination. Here's the video again. Who's imagining this stuff? It's on video. The spokesperson continued, the governor hopes that the city of Aurora shares this basic value and will enforce the law. Over the last month, Governor Polis has been in regular contact with the city of Aurora and the Aurora Police Department and has offered all state assistance to support their efforts if requested. If requested, send the freaking state police, the SWAT team, send them in there and take these people out. Now, the spokesperson continued, if Danielle Jurinsky has evidence of illegal activity in Aurora that can assist in the investigation, it might be illegal for her to withhold it from the Aurora Police Department, and she should file a report immediately. The state has been ready for weeks to back up any operation by the Aurora Police Department needed to make Aurora safer. Wow, play the blame game all you want, but the governor and his anti-gun bullshit has left these citizens in Aurora, Colorado, defenseless against an armed, intruding, militaristic gang. And he wants to put it off on the city council members who are saying, hey, this needs to stop. We need help. Now, Jurinsky, the city councilwoman, pointed out that she's not the only local official speaking out, despite the governor's office focusing on her. She said, there are other city council members who are speaking out on this, but they just don't have the platform that I do to really gain attention. It's not just me. Well, I applaud her for standing up for the citizens, but I absolutely can't stand the fact that they're ignoring the big issue. They have left the citizenry disarmed and unable to protect themselves. Guys and gals, this is not scary. This will never hurt anybody until some idiot does something wrong to good people. This will defend you and your family. Make no mistake, and Aurora, the governor, and every other anti-gun politician there wants you to be a victim, and they don't want you to defend yourself. Take that to the bank and never give up your Second Amendment right, ever. Dotted lines on a map, they don't matter. I gotta be careful of what I say here. Guys and gals, I love each and every single one of you. Defend yourself. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. And what's going on in Aurora, Colorado right now is proof positive of that statement. See you in the next one. Take care.